Brock Zeman is a featured artist this week on our Cicadafest concert series. With 8 CDs to his credit, the Ottawa Valley native is carving out a successful career on his own terms.
I went to CD Warehouse one time, this store in Ottawa, and I was in the country, folk, bluegrass, and rock sections. And now I just call it singer-songwriter bullcrap, you know? Just storytelling, I guess, you know?
For you, where do the stories come from?
The more simple and mundane, the better, you know, like because that's where new ideas come from. Something like everybody's looking for this spectacular idea, you know, that's gonna change everything. I think more of the everyday stuff is a lot better to have.
The demands of the job mean that Zeman splits his time between music and business.
I don't know why that comes so hard for me, but I think the booking of the gigs is probably the hardest thing, and keeping it consistent and keeping yourself busy all the time and getting to the gigs, and you know, but the business side of things is just something that I have no idea about. Like, I just kind of wander.
What about the responsibilities of being a band leader and having other people kind of depending on you? What's that like?
That is absolutely awful. Like, it's hard because, well, we're all young idiots, you know. Like, I've had you know, a guitar player for 3 years that I've been his only gig. It's a big responsibility, and it's not necessarily one that I was prepared for. So that was tough to get used to. And, you know, if you leave him hanging, he's hanging. You know, he might find another job. So, yeah, the business side is so sketchy with me. I'd like to get better at it, but I just don't see it happening. I just kind of write the songs, record the record, take it out, play the show, go home, you know, and then do it all over again. And hopefully the second time I go to a place, it's better, and you make a little more money, get a little more people in the room. And if it's not, it's like, well, I gotta try harder then, you know.
Zeman has resisted the urge to relocate to somewhere with a bigger music scene. In fact, he's established his own record company and studio in Carleton Place, and remains determined to retain complete control over his music.
I've thought about doing stuff like going to Nashville and trying it, but it's so hard to get in there, you know? Like, being a musician's tough because you get told no, and it's not good enough. Well, if you're doing enough business and sending out enough emails and making enough phone calls, you get told that like probably 10 times a week, you know? So it's just like, man, this is tough, you know, it's hard on you. You know, I've been rejected so many times. My old house, my bathroom had all the rejection letters from publishing companies. There was like 70, 80 of them, you know, and there's more in the mailbox every time I look, you know. I send them out every week, and they come back, you know, every other week, and it's just no. So I just keep them all, you know. It's kind of, I'll get there one day.
Come snow, sleet, or rain, I can make it by tomorrow if I just drive through today.
To see Brock Zeman's Cicadafest performance, tune in to TV Cogeco Thursday at 10 or Sunday at 6:30.